Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Dr. V here with another Dr. V Reviews Mode 2. So, today we're going to take a look at the Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe New Eternia Panthor. This came pretty quick. I know I'm a little bit late, and it's been a minute since I posted. I know, I apologize, guys. I think it's been like 3 or 4 weeks, but life. Um, we're going to take a look at Panthor today from the New Eternia subline. I'm going to compare him to a Classics Panthor and Origins Panthor, and just have a big, purple cat party. So let's start with taking a look at the box art. Again, front looks amazing, very very cool. I believe the art was done by Eamon O'Donoghue. And we got on the top, looks like potentially a Skeletor on some type of winged beast. I do like mounts, rides, vehicles, all that. Very cool stuff. Then we have Mechanic going up against Skeletor and Panthor. And check the sides. Some more Masterverse. On the bottom here. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. There's Mechanic entering. Looks like probably, a cave of some kind, and then really cool dragonfly insect. So, I mean, just absolutely beautiful artwork. So it is kind of set up like a shoebox. So let's open her up and see what we got here. So opening the front lid, or the lid of the box, we are treated to some kind of black and white line work here of Panthor. Looks fantastic. And then we also have this really cool box art. So here's some artwork of Skeletor on Panthor. I really like this one. Has the more armored up version than the top of the box. This one has the helmet and I don't know if you call them pauldrons for the forearm of Panthor, but on the front of the box it has him more as a in the classic or retro aesthetic, just the saddle. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. Initial impressions, he looks great. I'm going to go ahead and take him out, unclip him from his rope ties here, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have got him freed from his shoebox prison. Let's take a look at him. He comes with just a couple accessories. He comes with this very cool spear. Check that out. Very nice detailing there. Almost looks like obsidian. I like the skull that it's mounted on. I do believe this is what comes with the Skeleton warrior. I still need to pick him up, but on my to-do list. Then Panthor does come with like a new style helmet, which it's okay. It's not my favorite. It's like a weird, like kind of geometric combination between Battle Cat, but in green, and like hog husks here. I mean, I kind of get it. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like the classics one a lot better. Um, this one, I think, when you compare this helmet to the classics helmet, and I'll pull it out right here because we'll do a comparison in just a moment. But this, I don't know, like the classics helmet, it feels way more organic. And it's not even that it's more detailed, because I would say probably the new Eternia has more detailing on it. I don't know, it just vibes better, and I like it. It looks really cool. But we'll get to that in a minute. So taking a look at Panthor. This is really cool. Check out the face sculpt. Love the eyes. Those are those kind of new merman eyes. Man, that is creepy. The pupils almost look like they are dilating and constricting on their own. Very cool. I really like that effect. Um, the head can go up and look down a little bit. It does have a ball joint at the head. Do full 360. The neck is also articulated at the thorax there. And this is cool. The jaw is articulated. And look at that. Makes his upper teeth fall down to really make it look like he's snarling and kind of pulling his cheeks up. And when you close it, they go back up and looks more kind of almost neutral. But yeah, this is kind of a really fierce looking, you know, um, you know, attack pose. And look at the tongue. It's even like slightly curled up. I mean, whoever sculpted the mandible or the face, the mouth, the teeth, they were looking at some anatomy reference there because they did a great job. Anybody that's ever had like a dog or a cat knows that sometimes their tongue kind of curls. And yeah, that is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, the paint job. I mean, I know I'm just focusing here on the tongue and the mouth and the jaw, but it's just really good. I'm really impressed. Now, I do get that, the fandom is kind of divided on whether or not he needs to be flocked. Is Panther always supposed to be flocked, or can we get away with a non-flocked Panther? I would say, for the more kind of higher end stuff, probably unflocked, because you can't really appreciate the detail, of the actual sculpted fur. And yeah, he looks shiny, almost metallic. But I mean, I think most of us have seen like videos or photos of actual jaguars, and their fur has kind of a sheen to it. So I think that's what they were trying to go for. I like it. Um, don't get me wrong. I love the novelty of flocking. I think it's really cool to touch and feel. But it's about, I guess, are you more into the details, or do you want the soft fuzzy? And both are cool. But I think, just to kind of match the aesthetic of the new Eternia line, I like him not flocked. I would prefer him. He looks more like an adult collectible than necessarily a kid's toy. Now, as most of us know, the Battle Cat for um, the Revolution or Revelation cartoon didn't do that great at retail. I have that Battle Cat. I think it's a great figure. The paws are a little bit weird, so I am glad that they fixed that. That Battle Cat had like straight up 5 toes, and while cats do have 5 digits, the dew claw is up here for the thumb, and on the Battle Cat it had like a straight up another pad there, and it looked just a little bit off. So I'm glad they gave us some new feet, a new head, a new saddle, and some accessories, but the base buck is pretty much the same. But man, look at those eyes. I love that. That is so cool. Love it. Let's put his helmet on, and I just want to make sure it doesn't detract from the coolness of his eyes. I mean, it kind of does. I mean, he still looks really cool. Don't get me wrong. Still very cool. We'll see if it grows on me. And it just pops right on. I mean, you don't really have to mess with it or do anything to it. And this spear accessory goes through this holder, and just goes like that. So there he is. He's holding the spear, and yeah. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, the saddle is fantastic. Also, look at the detail work. I mean, it's almost kind of like a leather, excuse me, an alligator or crocodile skin pattern as the seat, which that's fitting for Skeletor. This detail in the back almost looks like the spine of some animal. I mean, these could be little vertebrae. You see the vertebral processes they're sticking out. And you do have, these could be really long transverse processes of the vertebrae, or they could be like a weird rib cage. Either way, it's fantasy, it's sword and sorcery. It can be whatever you want it to be. The front of the saddle does have this really cool sculpted skull of some kind of a beast, and then there's some additional spikes that are, and I love the color. This kind of like this patina green, metallic-y color. I mean, it looks great. So I'm really digging that. All right, let's compare them to Classics Panthor. We'll bring them out here, and let's see here. Yeah, so there's just out the gate you can tell. Let's see here. There's a size difference. The new Eternia one is significantly larger. Um, let's let's. I feel like the helmet is obscuring the face sculpt. I mean, I might say that the head on this one is either slightly large or the head on this one is slightly small. But my God, look at the sculpting on that Panthor. The Classics Panthor. Jesus, look, you got the muscles that are, all retracted and pulling up the snarling, cheeks. I mean, yeah, that jaw was articulated as well. Fantastic sculpting there. I mean, the Horsemen really, they just knocked it out of the park. And honestly, I'm not sure why Mattel is not still working with the Horsemen. At least if they are not, as public as they were about it when they were working with them on the Classics line. But definitely, Classics Panthor is smaller. I would say it's a significant, several shades lighter. And let's see how that compares with the Origins. I'm not sure which shade of purple is going to be more accurate, so we need a tiebreaker. So I'm going to put Classics Panthor's helmet back on because he just looks awesome with it on. And what the heck? Well, let's incorporate some battle armor Skeletor. There's the Classics battle armor Skeletor, and we've got. Hey, you know what, guys? Let's do something wild and crazy. Let's open up the new Eternia battle armor Skeletor and put it on that Panthor. I bet that would look really cool. And then, believe it or not, I've had this forever, and I need to open it, right? Yeah, I know it says collector's edition, and it's the flocked one, but we still need to settle the score. Which shade of purple is the correct one? So, yeah, what the heck? Let's open them up, and we'll compare them. All right, here we go, guys. I have all my Panthors being ridden by all my battle armor Skeletors. So we got our Masterverse New Eternia battle armor Skeletor. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. He is my hands down favorite Skeletor variant. Just absolutely amazing. Articulated jaw, removable helmet. I mean, just the badass of it all. Looks great. We got your Classics Battle Armor Skeletor, and then we have an Origins Battle Armor Skeletor right here, and they are all on their respective Panthors. Now the color, which one is the most accurate? I would definitely say the new Eternia Panthor is the most deep purple, and these other Panthors are similar in their shades. I would say this the Classics Panthor maybe is even more of a reddish violet, whereas the Origins Panthor is definitely more of a lighter purple or a violet. I had Panthor when I was a kid, and I remember him being more this color. So, but here's the thing, guys. Check this out. This Panthor. Let's take off some of this green and the helmets, so it's a little bit more uniform. All right. When we look at the color of Panthor with the armor and the color of Skeletor, that's, I mean, usually who's gonna ride him, right? I mean, I think the darker purple matches Skeletor's purple much better. These are a little bit off, but that looks very uniform, almost like it's kind of one big, rider and mount. And I kind of am partial to that. Now, for overall sculpting, that's a tough one. I would say for the cat, I would go with Classics. For the saddle, I would go with Masterverse New Eternia. And then just for closeness to the source material, of course, our flocked Origins Panthor. But yeah, I mean, these came out just absolutely fantastic. I love them. Panthor, I believe, is still available at Mattel Creations. He retails for $39.99. It's not bad. I mean, he's a big beast, and if you think about a regular Origins figure is about $20 now. Two of these, I mean, that's to get this much plastic versus two Origins figures. I mean, I think $39.99 is fair for sure. So if you're on the fence, I would say go ahead and pick them up. The eyes are so cool. The jaw, the teeth. I mean, the articulation for sure. The New Eternia wins. But boy, that is just hands down my favorite face sculpt for the cat. But anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I know it's been a bit. If you are into Masters of the Universe, you like collecting, you like toys, sword and sorcery, please consider subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and if you made it this far, tell me who's your favorite Panthor, Origins, Classics, or New Eternia. Drop that in the comment section below. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to wrap this up, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.